Hey y'all, it's Thomasina. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, thanks for tuning in. My name is Thomasina and I am a model and content creator, among other things, based in New York City. And on my channel, I showcase my lifestyle as a model and provide tips and tricks on how to break into the modeling industry or how to move to New York if that's something you're interested in. I have an entire playlist on my channel dedicated to modeling tips, so if you haven't checked that out yet, you're definitely missing out. I've made many videos about how to get started in the modeling industry, such as how to take your digitals, how to find agencies to apply to, how to apply to agencies in the first place, how to figure out what kind of model you want to be, etc, etc. But I want to dive a little deeper today. I want to talk to you guys about the kinds of modeling contracts that are out there and some of the verbiage that you should be on the lookout for. So if you've already taken your model digitals and you've already been submitting to agencies and agencies are starting to reach back out to you and offer contracts, this is the video for you. The first kind of modeling contract that you will see is a mother agency agreement or a mother agent contract. A mother agent is basically like the fairy godmother of your career. They are the person who pretty much has control or overarching control over the other agencies that you are being submitted to or applying to. They are supposed to be the guiding factor or the guiding force in your career. A mother agent is going to develop you, connect you with different photographers so that you can develop your portfolio. A mother agency is going to put your portfolio together, package you up in a pretty box and put a bow on it and send you out to different agencies, domestically or internationally. But they are kind of like, if you look at your modeling career as like a pyramid, they are at the top, they are at the head of the pyramid, the head of your career, and then it sprinkles down to all the other agencies. When looking at a contract, if you are working directly with a person who is solely a mother agent, you're just going to have a mother agent agreement, and it's going to detail everything that they're responsible for. It's going to detail how much commission you're going to be paying them and how much commission they would receive from other agencies if they get you signed to other agencies. But that is going to be your standard mother agent agreement. Or you could receive a general contract from a just regular modeling agency, and if you are not already signed with a mother agent, this agency may add a mother agreement clause in their contract. If it's the first agency that you're signing with and you have no other mother agent representation, they are basically saying, because you don't already have a mother agent and we are the first agency that you're signing with, we are going to add this mother agent clause into your contract so that now we are at the top of the pyramid. We can develop you, we can submit you to other agencies. If other agencies want to represent you, they have to come through us, and they also have to pay us a commission. Now, if you are just signing with a regular agency that is not a mother agent specific agency, if that makes sense, meaning they've just added a mother agent clause into your contract, you can opt out of this. You do not have to have an agency represent you also as your mother agent unless you want them to. Some agencies will require that they represent you as your mother agent if they are the first agency that you've ever signed with, just because they want to develop your career and they don't want a lot of hands in the bucket, so to speak. They want to just be able to develop you from the ground up and then place you elsewhere. But again, you have your mother agent contract, which is when you're signing directly with a mother agent and that person or that agency is just going to develop you and push you out to other agencies. Or you can sign a modeling agency agreement with a mother agent clause written inside of the contract. So you really have to read your contracts to take note of any additional clauses that are added into it. And to be clear, not every model has a mother agent. It is not mandatory for you to have a mother agent to break into the modeling industry or to be successful in the modeling industry. Sometimes it can be helpful because they may have those connections within agencies that you don't have as an individual, and so it may be easier for you to get into a bigger modeling agency if you have your mother agent rooting for you and pushing you forward. But again, you do not have to have a mother agent, and you do not have to include the mother agent clause in a contract unless that agency that wants to sign you is mandating it. Then you can choose whether or not that agency is for you. But a mother agent and a mother agent clause is not mandatory by any means in your contracts. The next kind of contract that is going to be very common for you to see as a model is an exclusive contract. Basically, an exclusive contract means that you cannot sign with any other agency, or you cannot work with any other agency outside of the agency for which you have the exclusive contract. Granted, you can have an exclusive contract worldwide, like IMG. I'm pretty sure IMG has some contracts where it's exclusive worldwide, so you can't sign with anyone else outside of IMG. So you can have an exclusive worldwide contract, you can have a territory specific exclusive contract, or you can have a country specific exclusive contract. For example, if I have an agency in New York, my contract can be exclusive to New York, meaning I can't sign with any other agencies in New York, and I can't work with any other agencies in New York. It has to go through my New York agency from which I have the exclusive contract. But if it's only exclusive to New York, that means I can go sign in Pennsylvania, or I can go sign in Los Angeles, or I can go sign in Chicago, because that exclusive contract is only pertaining to New York. You could also have an exclusive territory specific contract. So let's say I signed with an agency in North Carolina and their contract states exclusivity for Southeast territories. That means I am exclusive in North Carolina, probably Tennessee, Florida, South Carolina, things like that. The Southeast territories are off limits for me to sign with other agencies because I signed that exclusive contract there. Another example, I could sign an exclusive contract for the United States, but if I want to get signed in, let's say, Germany, I can go get a contract in Germany and it is okay because my exclusive contract was only for the US. So you want to make sure you are reading the exclusivity terms in your contract to see for what areas is it exclusive. The next type of contract that you will see commonly as a model is a non-exclusive contract. So a non-exclusive contract gives you the most freedom to go out and explore and work with other agencies if that's something you're interested in. So for example, if you sign a non-exclusive agreement in New York, that means you are free to sign other agreements in New York because you are not bound by any exclusivity in the contract. So non-exclusive contract, pretty self-explanatory. Now contracts can start to get a little bit complicated when you have exclusive and non-exclusive terminology within the contract. Now, there are some agencies that will offer exclusivity for specific realms of the industry, such as print, commercial work, voiceover, TV, film. Some agencies will offer you a contract where they are exclusively representing you for print and commercial bookings, but they will represent you non-exclusively on voiceover work or TV and film bookings, meaning you can have a completely separate agency for your TV and film bookings, and that is very common amongst actors or models who want to segue into acting. And when your contract is written in that way, you'll see that your standard commission is subject to change depending on what facet of the industry is exclusive and non-exclusive, but we can get into that in another video if you guys are curious about what commissions mean and how your agencies get paid, and if that comes out of your money as a model. I can make an entirely separate video about that, but this video I just wanted to give you guys a breakdown of the types of contracts that you will see most often in the modeling industry. So one last overview of all the contracts that I mentioned in this video. You have a mother agent agreement or a mother agent clause, you have an exclusive contract, you have a non-exclusive contract, you have a territory specific contract, and you may have a contract that is specific to either TV and film or commercial and print or voice-over work, depending on what area of the industry that agency is representing you in. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you have more questions surrounding modeling contracts and just the industry in general, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I love creating these videos for you guys, but I never know what you guys don't know unless you ask me, so don't be afraid to ask me. And if you have more specific questions and maybe just need some one-on-one guidance, I do offer one-on-one model coaching, and if you're interested in taking advantage of that, just shoot me a message on Instagram and we can get you set up. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! 'Cause I'm not just a pretty girl, I'm more than just a picture. I'm a